Well, good morning from Dynodaze. I hope you're well. Today, I've decided I'm not responding to trolls. That's my big thing today. I'm not doing it. I'm getting tired of it. It's energy. That's what it. Look at the state of me. It's energy, and I'm not doing it. I've got quite a lot to do. I found something yesterday called Google Merchant Center. It hasn't done what I wanted it to do yet, though. Your products are being added from your website. You'll be able to view all of your newly added products within 24 hours. That should help. Hopefully. We shall see. We had a beautiful DC5 in yesterday. You may have heard the story that I reversed over my own laptop. So I'm going to be somewhat behind with my YouTube editing, I think. But that's okay. It'll be a great weekend of YouTube content. That's the plan. Oopsie. I renamed the Uncle Keith's Paint Shop YouTube channel and Facebook page yesterday to see if that can help with our marketing. It's important to realise how blessed I am to be able to have the opportunity to work with Keith on the paint shop. Morning, Dave. Hope you're well, my friend. I was thinking about you yesterday. Where am I up to? Yeah, so it's important with Uncle Keith's Paint Shop. Morning, Chris. A lot of people stagnate, and you've got to sort of risk to reward. And I'm hoping that the paint shop seems like a surefire bet to me. Morning, what did you rename it to? I renamed it to. I'm going to drop a link because I can. Have a look. Right. If I can still find it now that I've renamed it. There we go. Oh yeah, I can just drop that link there. Copy. It's now called Uncle Keith's Paint Shop, Honda and JDM Specialist. Because it is. Because dress for the job that you want and not the job that you have. We'd love it to be Honda and JDM stuff getting painted in there, left, right, and centre. I think that'd be amazing. Obviously, we're going to paint anything, but we've got to focus on where we're going to. We've got to focus. For example, we painted an Audi Q5. It'd be difficult to target Audi Q5s for paint. So I'm thinking if we just go JDM and Honda, and that's where we focus our marketing, we'll pick up work as we would normally pick up work elsewhere. Morning, Mooney. You're welcome. You're welcome, Bardsey. A little bit going on in the background there, a bit of SEO work. Yes, that's right. I'm not in the playpen anymore. Sometimes it's good to have a sit down and a little cry. I'm not afraid of that. Focus on Red FN2. Good vibes. Yeah, we had a little bit of a chat about your car yesterday on our lunch. And there's certain bits that we don't think we can do much with, like the carbon stuff. Whilst we can possibly re-lacquer it, I believe the colour may be gone. So that's going to be difficult to the point where, like, if you were going to do this properly, you'd be replacing as opposed to trying to repair that. But the rest of it we could do. Your black trims need rejuvenating. I don't think there's much a paint shop can do with those. We do have access to certain products that can bring the oils and bring the plastics back to life. So we can have a go on that. But putting paint on panels, now that's where it's at. That's where the expertise lands. But we would love to see it. That's the point, I think. We would love to see said car. Right, where am I up to? Yeah, so we renamed the YouTube channel, renamed the Facebook page. Now, the Facebook page doesn't give us the ability to have as many words. So that is now sat as, oh no, slightly more words, sorry. That is now Uncle Keith's JDM Performance Car Paint Shop, which pretty much says it all. Hinckley and Nuneaton. And that's going to help target areas as well. So it's all in the metadata. It's all in the search engine optimization type stuff. Do you still do Klarna payments? We can. We have Klarna on the website. It totally depends on what you want to do. We can obviously take Klarna payments for everything that we do. And that's going to include the paint shop. That's going to include labor in the workshop. We have to run it all through the one business that has access to Klarna, which is Dynodaze Performance Parts, but it can be done. Just bear in mind with Klarna that it's an extra 7%, however you cut it, because we won't absorb those costs. So it is an extra 7%. How's the search for staff getting on? We've had some nice inquiries. We've had some serious inquiries, and we've had some not so serious inquiries. We are, I think the best way of wording this is we're not desperate. We make our money regardless. So we're not desperate for staff. But if that right person messaged us, we'd probably jump on him like a man sandwich. So they've got to have the skills. And I'm not talking about a spunky young kid who's keen and into performance car. I'm talking about a seasoned mechanic. A seasoned mechanic that has an interest, that probably has some Honda experience, that can do everything that is required. Obviously, bar fabrication, but everything, literally anything. Workshop manager type style. Get in there, get that. That's what you've got to do today. That's sort of where we go with it. I think we're going to actually make a video. Me and Richard have discussed, really describing what it is that we're after, and then talking about the individual pieces of the business that they would be in and working with. So, hey, morning, Luke. Hope you're well. Ed China would be amazing, but who can afford Ed China? Come on. Morning, Modfix. Yeah. So what we've realised is that, and you probably know this, me and Richard own several businesses. They make up this Dynodaze family of businesses. And hey, Luke. Hey, man. Have you got a YouTube channel? Because honestly, you need one. Luke, LA Fab, legend. Very good at what he does. Morning, Kano. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to make a video and we're going to explain exactly which roles in the business. You need to get one, Luke. Everyone else knows this, so I'm going to explain very, very quickly why. YouTube is the world's second biggest search engine. Well, anything you post on YouTube populates through to Google, sort of circumventing the need for Google ads. So whether it's just a short of you fabricating something, whether it's, hey, today we're going to make this K20 Sidewinder manifold, you don't necessarily have to show people how you do it, but you have to show a bit of something, and explain what it is that you've made, and show off what you do. And it's the biggest business builder that you have access to for free. And I would absolutely love to help you build a YouTube channel or share it or whatever. If you don't know what you're doing, I'm really happy to help, man. Really happy to. Honestly, it'll do the world of good for your business. Morning, Flawless Culture. Great YouTube channel. Go and follow Flawless Culture. Oh, FN2 Ops, one of my favorite people on the planet. FN2 Ops, we need to have a chat. You need to come here and have a cup of tea, mate. No one has ever got 5 minutes, have they, Luke? You know they haven't. So no one's ever got 5 minutes. But you know, if you were really interested, I could certainly help you out with that. You could set one up and just make me a moderator for a month, and I could help you do that. I really wouldn't mind at all, because your stuff's so amazing. If you haven't seen LA Fab's stuff, you're missing out. And that's the whole point of YouTube. Everyone's missing out because your stuff's amazing. So everyone wants to see it. And not everybody uses Facebook as you'd want them to, or Instagram as you'd want them to. What you want is people that don't understand or didn't know you exist, just flicking through YouTube, finding you and subscribing. And that is great. Yeah, I've seen loads of his work, FN2 Ops. I have. Anyway, what I was talking about just then was we're going to make a YouTube video showing the role of the guy that we want. We're being serious. The guy that we want is going to get paid, and we want to make sure that they know what they're coming into, what their roles will be, different parts of the business that we will be utilizing that member of staff in. So we're going to make a video, and whilst it might not be the thing that gets the member of staff, it's going to be I think it's going to be interesting. Good morning, Roger. How are you doing? Hope you are well. As you've seen, we're going to arrange a Honda date. Luke, we're going to arrange a Honda date at Dynodaze. We're gonna go for a Saturday morning, well, a Saturday, because it's probably going to be a big one. And you should come down here, Luke, with your kit and show people. But we are going to do a Saturday morning. I'm going to do it in advance, so I'm going to really put some effort into planning, picking a date, making sure it doesn't clash with the likes of Tegua's meets and Mim's meets and things like that. We're going to do a Honda day, and there's going to be all sorts here, from CRZs to Accords, Civics, the lot. It's all going to be here. So I think that's going to be great. We're going to fill the estate. That's my plan. That's my dream. If you build it, they will come. You got to have a dream. I mean, you got to have a goal. You got to have a target. So think big. What's the point in thinking small and that you're not going to be able to do it? There's no point thinking that you can't do something, because you could just not bother, and you were right. So you might as well have a crack at it, do it big, and yeah, everything. As soon as you've made the decision to do something, everything after that is a bonus. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a Honda day, and we're going to have the paint shop open. So everyone's going to have a nose around Uncle Keith's. Going to have the dyno open. It's going to be awesome. But I've got to plan it in the future. You get stuck in, man. Good luck. Stay safe. Stay safe and enjoy it, because I know you do. This man works bloody hard, so go and check him out. We've got an EP3 video. Shalom, James. Shalom. We have an EP3 video that LA Fab did all the kit for, and that is a great car, and that's Jelly's car, that is, and it's a great car, and it made some great power. And the parts were beautiful, and having gotten speaking to Luke and Rich, you guys know Rich. Rich is a fantastic judge of character. Me, I'm more easily led and I'm more forgiving, but Richard is not. And he's a great judge of character, and he loves Luke's work. And having spoken to him on the phone, knows that we have a very similar mindset, a very similar no bullshit mentality. And it was great to see two people that I clearly now respect getting on and understanding how, bouncing off each other. It was great. So Shalom, James. How are you today? What are you doing, brother? I am working on the website again today. I don't know. I can't think if any of you guys have got web shops or stuff. I don't think so. I know Luke probably has got a web shop, but once you've built like a WooCommerce website with products on it, you can now click on Google Merchant Center. A Google Merchant Center will just transport all of your listings from your website to Google. Now that's cool, and I know you can do it on eBay, but it's not as easy as just clicking add 12,000 products, because that's so cool. So fingers crossed that's going to help us. and I could do with a member of staff. I think all these businesses that are here, which are successful, and let's not pretend that they're not. These businesses are successful because we work hard, and they'll be here. I suspect these businesses that me and Rich are building will be here long after we have gone, which could be next week if the gas pipe doesn't go in properly, which is what's happening today. You've probably seen a photograph of me with my head in my hands. I'd like to say it's good to have a cry every now and again. There's no shame in it. But me and Keith were having a bit of a laugh about that yesterday. Off to Leeds today to collect some waste from dealership. Living the dream. I like it. You got to live the dream. You got to live the dream. I have a new dream. Who wants to hear my new dream? We've started to get the technology through to map electric cars. How does that work? I don't know. So I've got some training to do. But we've started to get the technology through to map electric cars, which is fantastic because that's probably the way the world is going, which sort of takes the pressure off the future. But also, I was driving very, very, very sprightly in my FN2 yesterday, listening to the soundtrack to Rocky 4, and noticed that I don't have a sub in my FN2. I don't have speakers in my FN2. Well, they've got speakers, but they're like a wet fart in a biscuit tin. So, what about Dynodaze Audio? Come on, let's get on it. So 3 years' time, you heard it here first. 3 years' time, Dynodaze Audio. We do everything in 3 to 5 year stints here. So if we ever buy a building, it'll have an audio centre in it, and that can be manned by a spunky young kid that loves fitting car stereos. Thank you very much. Yeah, I really like the effort too. I said on yesterday's live chat that I walked back from getting a coffee off Andy. I didn't even realise my new number plates were on because Keith had done that Monday. He didn't do it Tuesday. He did it Monday afternoon. So I've been driving that car for 2 days with my brand new number plates on and didn't even notice. That's potentially because I'm so busy dealing with trolls, which is not happening anymore. So block and delete is my new favourite. Happy Kenobi Eve. My daughter Margaret sent me that text this morning. It is Kenobi Eve in the UK. If you know what I'm talking about, that's because you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, well, don't bother. It's a Star Wars thing. Why they didn't release it on May the 4th, I don't know. But apparently it's, is it 10 years? Someone will point it. I think it might be 10 years since we last seen him. But looking forward to that. There's 2 hours of my life that are just going to be very, very, very intense. I love a bit of Star Wars. So my CRZ, which is in Uncle Keith's, we would never turbo an FN2. Ever. Never, ever would we turbo an FN2. We would supercharge an FN2. We would turbo an EP3. But as far as FN2s go, no turbos, only superchargers. Colt K-swap, I don't think I could sell it because two reasons why. When you know how much time and effort's gone into something, and you know how I'm sorry, there's a little midgy fly on my screen. Once you know how much time and effort and money you've spent on something, you just can't sell it, can you? You just can't. Again, someone will be driving that long after I'm dead. It is going to come out though. I have got to drive it. There's a meet happening at a detailers in Ashby de la Zouch on 11th of June, and I'm hoping to take the Colt to that. That's the way it is. FN2 ops. Most of it, my friend, is jealousy. Most of it is jealousy because they probably knew you or knew of you on Facebook 10 years ago, and you're achieving things and doing well for yourself, and they're sat in the same shitty chair that they sat in 10 years ago with fuck all to show for themselves. I've sworn that's demonetization. It's jealousy, man. It's just they want to do what you do, FN2 ops, and they can't because they suck. So don't let them get to you. You keep going. You're a great guy. Everybody knows it. So you keep going and don't deal. Just delete and block them, man. And remember that it says more about them being trolls than it does about you and what they're trolling. Always positivity, mate. Don't let them get you down. I know that's easier. I know that's easier said than done. I've just noticed Flawless Culture's comment. Yes, he's talking to Luke at LA Fab. Yeah, he's there's some great work being done there. So go check that out. He's going to make a YouTube channel, I hope, and then I can sit and watch that in the evenings. Mate, even Modfix, who I challenge you to find a nicer guy, right? Even Modfix has got a troll. You couldn't believe it. He's one of the nicest guys ever, but unfortunately, like I say, the better you do for yourself, the more people hate it. So don't let anything get you down. That's good. That's good because generally Richard drops a few bombs in the videos, and I don't think I've had one demonetized for that yet. Not really. Where did I get my Carbon Mugen grill? My Carbon Mugen grill came from Carbon by Ride. They were very helpful. They got me some tracking. They got it out in maybe 2 days, which is great. And it fits like shit. So there you go. Morning, Dan and everybody. Good morning, Vince. You're a good bloke. You can give me that heart, man. I want it. I want that heart. But yes, Carbon Maride, really helpful. Great guys. Great company. Fugan Carbon Grill fits like a glove on someone's foot. So an hour's worth of modification in the body shop with some serious pulling of faces, and it fits. So I love it. But I've said this before about products. The M2 inlet manifold fits like a glove on someone's foot. Needs bits and bobs doing to it before it can realistically be used. But it's £200 cheaper. And I've got a Richard Ellis, and not everybody has got a Richard Ellis. So like I always said with the M2 inlet manifold, if you're going to fit it yourself, buy a Skunk 2. If you're not going to fit it yourself and you're going to pay someone to swear at it, then you can buy an M2 inlet manifold. And that is the same with the Carbon Grill. If you're going to get someone, if you're going to get a professional to fit it and modify it, do it. Looks ace. I love mine, but don't attempt to be fitting it yourself because that will never happen. The keyboard warrior generation. Hey, Modfix. Hi, F2. Hi, this is all very nice. You're going to paint it? No, I'm not. No, I like it as it is. I think it just does something to the front of the car, just breaks it up a little bit. I'm not one for aftermarket sort of body parts and stuff. You know, didn't really want the GP rear kit on the FN2, but it's there and I'm too lazy to remove it. So it'll stay. But yeah, I don't really think I want to do anything else to it looks wise. I really don't. I could do with Wagstaff. I could do with Wagstaff getting me a nice clean pair of front seats. I think that might freshen the car up a bit, maybe. So I think what I need to do is say to Adrian, look, man, I know you break a lot of FN2s because he is like the bomb at that. He's really good. So if anyone ever needs any FN2 parts, Adrian Wagstaff he's a top man. You can find him on Facebook. I don't think it's a business name as such. I think it's just him doing it, and he does a good job of doing it. But I'm going to say to Adrian, I'm going to say, look, man, I need 2 min FN2 front seats. So when you've got them, save them. I will have them. Not seen any pics of the grill fitted. Okay, let's see if I can't help you out with that. I'm going to try and find some for you right now. What's with all these cartoon profile photographs? Let's have a look for a photo. No. No, that's not a particularly good photograph. But let's do this anyway. Can I full screen that? It's not really going to help me. Right, here we go. Here's a photograph. Let's do this. Share. Okay. Share screen. Here we go. I'm using technology. I'm a big boy. Right. Unfortunately, I can't turn my face. What I'll do is I'll save the image. There we go. That's going to be better, isn't it? Save. Yeah, I think that's better. Right, here we go. Here we go. Share. Nope. That's as see how it fits here? Lovely. Absolutely beautifully fits there. It's never going to fit any better than that. But that's because the lads made that happen. So I mean the M2 inlet. Oh, sorry. Am I going to paint the M2 inlet manifold? No, I don't think so. I think the effort it would take to remove it, disable the car, and put it back on again, I think I'll probably just buy a Skunk 2.1 when I'm ready. I've got FN2, I've got cams going in, haven't I? Drag Cartel cams. So if Skunk 2 actually get back into stock anywhere, then perhaps that's something that I will consider. Right, what part of the UK? I am in the Midlands, so I am I'm near. For somebody who's not in this country, I'm in the middle of a triangle. If you drew a triangle on a map and went Birmingham, Leicester, and Coventry and made a triangle out of those, I would be in the middle of that triangle. All carboned out. New set of wheels. Well, Bardsey, we do JR racing wheels and rotor wheels. So if you see anything that you fancy, give me a shout. There's a special deal for you. I changed my nick. Vinny here. I changed my nick. Okay. Morning, Gall. Bosh, that looks nice. It does indeed. Bear with me un moment. Because I'm quite frankly, my bladder's going to explode. So I should be back in a moment. Talk amongst yourselves. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, boom. Let's see. Shall I show you the music video I was watching yesterday, because it is proper good. Hey Richard, how you doing?
Hello. With venting to his wing.
He thought that was great, and that was it.
I knew that was the way it would go. That's exactly what the dent guy said as well.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
obviously told him more money and made a bit of money on it, but it's Ben, so
Yeah, that's right. Ben's a good lad.
let him have that. Did you do him an invoice?
No, I didn't.
Did he pay?
Yeah, he did. Bam, 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 bam,
Well, you need the slip wherever it's gone. Will you pay cash?
Pay cash and it's in my car. I'll go get that in a minute. Morning, Richard, says Barnsley. How did you sleep?
I'm not dead, so I'm in.
Brilliant. Yes, he says he's not. Shalom, Richard, says James Denton.
Oh.
You just have to say shalom back to that.
Yeah, shalom.
Shalom, see, he did it. He did it. Uncle Keith's here this morning.
Maybe using 2 hands today.
What's that mean?
What are you laughing at?
What does that mean? Better be using 2 hands. What, wagging them both up?
Or that, yeah. I was thinking about getting all the work done, but
What's wrong with me? One day, Richard's going to tell you a funny story about Keith when they were kids and bunk beds. It's a very funny story.
Oh, it's very childish.
It's very childish. It's very childish. And we probably could just get totally banned off YouTube for it.
You have to remember is, mate, you missed out. You didn't have siblings.
I didn't have siblings, no. I never had to fight with no kids when I was a kid.
No. Didn't have to fight for your mother's attention. Didn't have to fight for anything that you
No.
wanted. Couldn't have anything fucking nice because whatever you had, they
Your
fucking
brother broke
wrecked
it.
or broke it before you got your hands on it.
Is anyone else an only child? Maybe that says something. Maybe that explains a lot about me.
Oh, it does a lot. Yeah.
Do you reckon? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay then. Hey, Big Reddies. Hope you're well. Darryl says you can't die in your sleep anyway. You've got too much work on.
Yeah, you're right. Totally. But it won't be my problem.
Well, it will be your problem, mate.
We weren't dead.
I'll subpoena one of your children back from the other side of the world to come and get it finished.
Yeah.
They'll
They'll
Ashley.
be elbowing each other through
Right.
customs. They'll be elbowing each other through customs to get back here.
Oh, Ashley. Yeah. Well, one of you two's going to decide which one's getting the Supra.
Yeah.
Smash! Come straight through the door.
Yeah, that's right. Coming through customs, yelling at the drug squad, telling the other one's got cocaine down his pants, trying to get us who can get through first.
Yeah, that'd be it. Whoever can touch these keys first gets it.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. That'd be cool because what you could do is you could send a film crew to both of their houses, to both of them, to follow them.
Yeah, and then you just like literally go, just like read the will out
Yeah.
at their house
And that's it.
in New Zealand, and it'll be like your dad says, whoever gets to Dan first, who's got hold of the keys.
Assuming I didn't die in the same
Assuming that you
accident.
do die in the same accident. Whoever gets to Dan first and he's got the keys gets it.
Gets it.
And there's a picture of you holding the keys.
And I'll just be live. I'll stay live on YouTube and for like however many hours that is.
Yeah.
That'd be the best TV program ever.
We're literally getting in the car and with one leg in their pants,
Yeah.
trying to get in the car and get to the airport, wouldn't they?
It'd be so cool. That would be such a cool TV program. I'm the youngest of 3, so I was spoiled. Nothing changes.
Yeah,
Very
I
good.
found that the younger ones in ours got sport as well.
Here's our Starbuck. Richard's had a considerable amount of these biscuits, Starbuck. I just want to point that out. A considerable amount.
No, I have not.
Yes, he has.
No, Dan's a pig, and he'll sit there and eat them until they're gone.
Nom nom nom.
He can't leave biscuits alone at all. If he opens a packet of biscuits, he'll eat the packet of biscuits and then throw up in his mouth at 11:30 at night when he's been asleep for an hour.
That's why I'm 13.5 stone. I'm 3 foot tall. 4 brothers.
Oh, I can sympathise with that. I had 2 and a sister.
Captain's vlog is one of 6 children. And are they as tall as he is?
Yeah.
Same person.
Same person.
Name that film. Same person. Any free spaces for mods? You mean on the YouTube channel, don't you? Not at the moment, I would have to say. Yeah, no, not at the moment, brother. But you're on the short list now, so well done. You get to be you get to be a mod by being a subscriber to the channel automatically. You get to be a mod. I have to go check my own rules now and make sure that everybody is a mod that is in fact a member. I mean, yeah, it costs you £2.99. No, I mean a member, which is £2.99 per month. It basically buys Richard a drink from the coffee man that comes around.
But I don't drink coffee, so it doesn't buy me.
I know, I get to drink it though. It's good. I buy it from Rich, but he doesn't drink it, so I get it. And that works out really well. Right. Quick note before we leave. We've made some mapping slots available in the diary. We've rejigged and rehashed and repoked the diary around, a bit like a jig, yeah, each month, yeah, a bit like a jigsaw puzzle. And we do have some slots available purely for mapping. So if somebody does need their car mapping and they don't want to wait the month in advance that we're currently sat at, we have made slots available as early, I believe, as sort of the start of next week, the week after. So do give us a shout if you do need something. I'm going to go look at the workmen. That sounded weird. Even as it came out of my mouth, that sounded a bit strange.
Yeah, there's some men coming today, so you'll have plenty to look at, won't you?
Yeah, it sounded strange as I said it. But I'm going to go check out
the work. Watching workmen, just to be clear.
I'm going to go check out the workmen. No, that's not what I was trying to. These words are leaving my mouth, and that's not what I mean. I am not inspect. I'm going to check on. I'm going to check on the workmen. I'm not going to check them out, and I'm not going to inspect them, and I'm not going to watch them. I'm okay, right. So I'm going to go do that. So you guys have an absolutely splendid day. I wish you success and luck in whatever you are doing. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you to all our subscribers. It is £2.99 per month, James Denton. Or you're talking about mapping? YMCA, I think. How much is an updated? How much is an updated map? So if we already mapped your vehicle once, there and you're still on stock injectors, it'd be around £200 plus VAT. If somebody else mapped your vehicle on Ecotech and then we're going to map it from scratch, then it'd be £300 plus VAT, which would be £360. But yeah, peace out. I am digging a hole. In fact, that's what I'm going to watch them doing, digging a hole. As long as it's
we're going to film them all day, because as soon as
we
someone stops and leans on that brush, I'm not paying their wages.
No one is having a Diet Coke break today. Yeah. I don't care if they're sweaty and they're going to take their helmets off. No one's having a Diet Coke break today because it's expensive and they're going to get it done. So yes, peace out. Thanks for stopping by. Jason Starbuck, thank you for the biscuits, and we shall see you all very, very soon. If you do one thing for me today, go and follow Barnsley's channel on YouTube, and peace out.